Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what is the error? Have you checked that? Explicit lifetime definition and syntax error unexpected token. Explicit definition is required for local variable. That's here we. What is the error? Tell me. Here we didn't declare directly. We have assigned. Okay. So whenever we use the protected keyword or local, we need to first define that. Okay, take the instance and then we need to create. Okay, so run. Okay, sometimes it's duplicate identifier base obj. Here remove base class and here also remove derived class. Derived class correct one. So that's why here don't put. Okay. First we need to declare and then we need to assign. So that's why here don't put in a 37th line. We need to declare two objects first and then we need to assign. Okay. So output is base class ID 100. Here 100 is passing to here ID. So the display statement will be printed base class ID 100 and the derived class 200 VLSA designer. So derived class ID 200 name VLSA designer, whatever. Okay. So this is how we can write the inheritance example. Okay. Already given lot of problem statements. Try to work with that and you can write the problem statements like this. Okay. Any other doubts from inheritance concept? Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, no doubts.
Okay. So next concept, encapsulation. Encapsulation means we already discussed, right? Overview. Encapsulation, nothing but it hide the data and also control the access. to the class members. Yesterday we discussed some property, parent property, and the child, how the parent will be given access to the child or outside members, or no access, where we put local without giving any access. Okay. So encapsulation is nothing but it hide the data and also control the data, whether to put public or protect or local. We have three types: local, protect, and public. Mostly in system Verilog, we don't use public. We use local and protect only. Okay. Local in the sense, it is a private to the class. Only class itself can use the data, not outside the class or outside the module, not by child class or even outside the module. Okay. Within the parent class can access the data. That is what local, whether parent class or child class, wherever you put local, within the same class can access data. That is fully hiding the data. Like the protected keyword. Protected keyword means it gives the accessible to the class, and also it's a child class, derived class. Suppose parents or parent properties can be given to the child properties, not outside the people, right? So that's what protected. Okay, it gives the accessible to its child class or derived class. That's what protected. Remember everyone, local means only within the class can access, no others can access. Protected means it derived class can be accessed. Okay. Public means any class or any module can access the public data, but we don't have public keyword in system Verilog. Okay. So how can we write the program in system Verilog? See here. Local, for local members, local syntax we need to mention. For protected syntax we need to mention. Okay, both. And class, parent class, local. This A is just a variable, and function new constructor, and whatever the RI variable is there, we are passing that RI variable from outside the module, and A is equal to RI plus 10, and printing the display statement here. Module encapsulation initial begin parent class PC is the object and passing the new, and PC dot A is equal to 20. So what will be the output here? What will be the output? So if you see here, class, parent class, A is declared as a local, and the function constructor is written, and function display, and the class. Okay. No child class. Okay. Parent class data cannot be accessed by child class or even outside the class. Okay. But here if you observe PC dot A is equal to 20. What is that A? A is declared as a local. That means that A cannot access by anyone. Okay, A cannot be accessed. We cannot change the value of that particular A. Suppose parent class parent properties are there, any land properties or house property. Okay, if anyone trying to change the data, is it acceptable? If there is no access, even we can't change the address, even address also, or even mobile number also we cannot change, right? So that's why whatever the data here we kept as a local, we cannot change that data anywhere from anywhere. Okay, so see the error. What will be the error? See, error cannot access local or protected member from this scope 22 line. Even protected data also cannot be accessed. 22 line. Okay. Even it's a protected, that data can be accessed only by child, not outside the module. So just comment and now check the output. This 5 can be assigned to Ri. A is equal to 5 plus 10 now. 15 will be the output. See here, A is equal to 15 now. Okay. So this is what we call as a local keyword. Like that, protect. Protect means, here is the example. Class, parent class, protected. A, same, we have written. Function display also same. But we took child class because protected data can be accessed by child, right? So class child extends parent class function new, and here just written array new super dot new array, and A is incrementing here. Incrementing is also nothing but changing the value only. So child class is accessing the parent class variable here. Okay. Module encapsulation initial begin PC. For parent class created object, and for child class created object, passing 5 value to array here and passing 10 value to array here. So PC dot A is equal to 10, PC dot display statement is printing. So what will be the output now? What will be the output? Will it be error, or what value it will be printed? Fast. What is the
Error only. It is error because it'll throw error because it's in protected.
okay?
I think I'm 15.
Okay. Okay. So it's a protected. As from the statements, we can strongly know that protected can be accessed by child only, not by outside the scope, right? So here outside the scope is accessing, that means module. So output will be error. So how can we correct this? So let's check what is the error. Cannot access local or protected member PC from the scope. Function PC, it's a warning. So just remove from here and just displaying. Let's see what is the output. Just passing the values to the argument, that's it. Temp address equal to 15. Okay. Already here A is incrementing, but we cannot access from the outside the scope. So temp address is equal to 15. Next example, same here 21. Hmm. Only child class dot increment address is calling, okay, and display. From here, child class increment address also calling. If you want to call, parent class is not printing here, and child class passing the value, and here PC dot display. So without PC dot display, calling child class increment address. So a plus plus, then where is the display statement? CC dot display also calling. Twenty-one. So if you see here, actually display statement is not there in a child class. Display statement is available in a parent. But from parent class, we can call the child class properties, right? If you want to call this increment address from parent class to the child class, we cannot call. See here. Suppose I'm uncommenting this PC and commenting child CC and commenting this and the PC increment address, suppose. PC increment address. I'm calling the child class property from the parent class. So it is not legal. Okay. So we will get the error. But we can call parent class properties from the child class. So before we call the child class CC dot display, that means parent class property. Display is a parent class property. So we call from child class, that will be working. But we cannot call the child class property from parent. Check, run and just check. See here, member increment address not found in PC. So that is error, and also explicit declaration PC. Okay. So that is how the child class and parent class both will work. Understood? Encapsulation, protected keyword. Everyone, protected cannot be accessed from outside the class, but it can be accessed from child class. Okay. You can also see the output difference. 21 we got the output. Okay. Local means only parent class can access, not child class or even outside the scope. Okay, clear? Any doubts still here?
So Prasanti, like public here, it is not used, but public can be visible everywhere, right?
Public, it will be visible, but in system Verilog, we don't use public. See, public, even it is not coloring. Local and protect we can use. Only in Java we can use public and C++. But everyone can access, even child class or outside the scope within the module also we can access.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah, tell.
If we are not given local or protected to the variable, what will taken by default? What will take? What they will taken?
Before we have taken inheritance example, right? The same for inheritance, we put local or protected. Suppose here inheritance where it is. For inheritance, we have written uh, suppose if you see here, same address in the class, there is a address, data, write, packet. These all are different properties. Suppose if you think, okay,
Hmm.
these properties you can put as a local and protected. That's a optional. If you don't put also same, this program will work normally like inheritance program only. But if you want to add extra hiding or any these request access, then you can put either local or protected. Suppose
Yeah.
local means what? Here from here we are trying to access assigning some data. But if you mention these as a local, I'm mentioning here local. These three I'm mentioning as a local and passing the values from outside the scope. That means class data which are created as a local, we are accessing, we are trying to change the data from the module. Okay, that is illegal in terms of encapsulation. So now we will get the error.
So for just hiding purpose, we are using these keywords, means local
Yes,
and protected.
local and protect just for hiding purpose only.
Okay, ma'am.
We got the output here.
Because a class is ending at the last. End class is written after it is assigned.
What? Void function cannot return. Local, okay. unspecified argument, or else we'll try with the address and data. So function display. pkt.new is equal to data one, suppose two value passing here. And trying to access address and data. So here whatever local variables are declared, we are writing some functionality for the local variables and trying to access outside the scope and displaying the same statement. So what will be the output? Cannot access local or protected members from outside the scope. Okay. So without accessing like this, if you comment packet address and data, so you're not accessing these two variables, just passing the required value from to here and doing some functionality. So do run and check. We got address equal to 14 and data is equal to 0. Data is equal to data 1 now. Initially new equal to 2. Data 1 is getting 0. Data is getting 0 and address is equal to data 1, 2 plus 10 power 2. Some value 14 is generating. If we put protected outside, not outside the scope, protected means by child class we can access the data. So did you understood the difference here? And in this example, inheritance protected is used. Protected means from child class we are accessing the data, not from the outside. Okay. So if you remove the just put the protect and run, and we'll run with the local also. If we use protect, the output is getting properly. Okay. So child class is accessing the data here. Super.new method and passing the ID and a string. This ID, whatever the parent class ID is there, the child class is accessing ID. And string name already declared in the child class itself. Okay. Suppose in place of protect, I use the local. So whenever we use local, this ID cannot be used by this parent child class also. We cannot use the ID here. Okay. So we will get the error. See, cannot access local or protect ID. So that ID cannot be accessed by the child. But if you put as a protect, child class can access, but outside the main scope, we cannot access. Understood now? Any doubts? So I'm using protected. Child class can access, but I'm trying to change the value from in the module. Suppose what value ID base obj dot ID is equal to some value. Now we will get the error. See, cannot access ID from the scope. Okay, clear everyone about encapsulation? Hello.
Yes,
So in the
Prasanthi.
previous example, you are showing up there how value is coming not understood. Like not this example. Earlier one example you mentioned. No?
Where? Which example?
Initially one you are typing with protect not local using local variable.
Here,
Earlier, no, not this one. Another one you just type no. Yeah, before this one.
here.
This one. How value is coming this way is not understood.
Here actually bit and address. Suppose if we put directly 10 power 2, it is getting properly. And the data 1 must be assigned directly to here. Data 1 we are considering from 2 value and 10 power 2. We should get 102, but 14 is getting here. Bit size also okay. Here data 1 is a bit. Suppose if we consider as 32, 31 down to 0 data, then data is getting correct. Address is equal to 14. Suppose address equal to C. Data 10 plus 2, 12. 12 means C, correct. Hexadecimal it is printing, that's why it's showing wrong. Now we will get the correct value, 10 power 2. Ten into 2, 20, and data 2, correct. And data 1 is 10 power 2. First statement. Now also correct. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay, so this is about today's session, encapsulation and inheritance. In the next session, we will complete polymorphism abstract class. Okay, and remaining small topics are there. So we will start with abstract and polymorphism. And just a few topics like constants, static, dynamic, copy, and scope resolution operator null. Today, Thursday, right? Saturday, mostly Saturday, we will complete those 2 topics and 1 extra session for all these small topics. So, Tuesday, I will be not available next Tuesday. Thursday also, I will be not available. So, I will try to take on Sunday. Okay, Sunday extra session. Tomorrow, Friday, right? Friday, Saturday, we'll have 2 sessions, Saturday or Sunday, any one, and Friday. Tomorrow we'll have a session, okay? Because next week I will be not available on Tuesday. Thursday also I will be not available. So tomorrow we'll have a session. Mostly this week we will complete OOPS. After OOPS, randomization constraints. Randomization constraints also 1 week mostly. 1 to 1.5 week. And coverage. Coverage here we will discuss later. Okay, not now. Coverage we will discuss more very briefly. We'll have some advanced workshop on coverage. And after randomization, mostly we will work on test cases, developing the test benches. Okay. And assertions also after coverage only, coverage and assertion based verification. Mostly April, by end of April, we will complete system Verilog. Okay, we will start UVM. Clear till here, but I don't know whether you are doing assignments or not. Work on assignments properly. Okay, tomorrow we'll have a session. Saturday also we'll have a session. Okay, if possible, Sunday also I will take.
Like ma'am, you said that you are to put the full zip file, no? There all the
You are
codes and
yes. I shared another one for other batch. I will share to you also. Okay. Okay, then thank you all. That's
Prasanti,
it.
we have a doubts in
Share your
the
screen.
right now. I can share my code on WhatsApp. I mean, I actually have a doubt only. Like to start, there is a question in the mailbox where we have a priority based message passing. That only. System Verilog assignment 2.
Assignment 2, not 3. Okay, then here only it is there. I'm checking for 3. Okay, which question? Mailbox.
I have one doubt on like enum function is there, no? There like initially I have, but I forgot to ask. Can I ask you?
Wait. Let her complete, Vinita. Which question?
This one, implement a priority based message passing.
System using mailbox. Priority based message passing means try put, try get. 1 by 1 message passing. That's what try put, try get. Number of transactions will be there, right? So how we can implement? Mostly in mailbox, we don't have the priority based. Priority in the sense, all will be passed one by one based on the simulation time only, based on whatever the randomization data happen. So priority based in the sense we need to use the try get because it's a non-blocking, right? We need to wait until all transactions completed.
Okay. I was thinking like, can we have like a two producer or two task to send the data and consumer, consumer is like which one has the highest priority that will take the data first. I was
Okay.
thinking in that direction. Like two
Hmm.
producer and one consumer. It
Hmm.
depends on the like we
Hmm.
need to give some flag or something, which is whichever the producer having the highest priority, it will take the
How you will
that,
mention priority here?
yeah, that only like that is the thing. But I was thinking in that direction, but by
Even
implementing
not only priority, no need to take two producers, two consumers. Even in generator, we will have multiple test cases. Test case 1 will generate one type of randomized data. Test case 2 will generate some random data. Test case 3 will generate some random data. In each test case, we need to write mailboxes, right? There also we can set priority if you think like that. No need to create separate producer consumers, multiple.
Okay.
I will show you example. Wait. So if you see here, this AXI slave sequence is one test, and here AXI slave rand sequence is another test. What we are doing here in main class, just taking the config DB, and here one randomization, which is with the okay, it's just a randomization, and here second randomization, and here third randomization. Nothing but these are test cases. One is a wrap test, one is increment test, and here another increment test, one is fixed test. So suppose fixed test randomization here, it do with the constraint based, right? Through the constraint only we can generate specific values. Whatever the required data is there, we can generate. So this you can put in, you are putting into the mailbox. In UVM, we don't use the mailbox concept, but if you go to system Verilog, we use put method. We will put into the mailbox. So that will be the task. Task means you can write the yeah, delays, right? First lowest delay will be the first priority, and then next delay will be second priority, and then next delay will be third priority. Like that you can create three number of test cases in same way, just in here taking three base classes and writing the task within that, and the mailbox. Through mailbox you will connect a put method and get method. So while writing the mailbox, just use some delays. Like that we can write that what priority here, but no need to take multiple producers and consumers. Within one um, within one generator we write, or within one sequence we write.
Apart from that, I have sent you my codes in spreadsheet till here.
Okay.
I have done questions till this create test bench.
Okay. Those things another mentors will check whether correct or wrong. If anything is wrong, we'll share the mail, same mail to you. Okay.
And one more thing, Prasanti, did you get the chance to look into that program that I have shared you in the WhatsApp? Array ones. Not in the group I have sent you.
Well,
Yes. Yeah, here. Yes.
what is this program?
Uh, This is a program where we need to have a made we need to make an array of int, bit, and class type data type. So I made a class also, but for me, class for when I made a class and I'm putting the instance there, but it was giving me the error. So right now I've commented that one int, string, and class. I've put a question also in the chat only. So
For string, you are getting error. Huh?
no, for class.
Okay. What about these two?
These two are going fine. So right now I've commented the class one.
Getting the output for this class variables, you want to get the output.
Yeah. Right now I've commented. So it was giving me the error.
What is this called? Which topic? Associative array. No?
Associative array, yes. Yeah. This is this error I'm getting here.
Yes. cannot pass like this in array. Multiple class values you are passing at a time. Just removing. Here only ID was ID name. Here store ID. Before you didn't printed like this, right?
Sorry?
Here name directly you printed, but didn't mention in array here.
This I mentioned for int and string.
Huh?
For int and string, I have mentioned.
In printing, you didn't mention the array here. Like
I
this.
tried, but it was giving me error. So that in the so for class, I have put like this class.id.
The objective difference depth is 0. We'll check it again. You want to use the array, it's an associative array. Now, string means you are passing
Yeah.
as a associative array. So class also you are
Yes.
taking as a array. But class we
Yes,
can't
yes.
array, right?
I
Only
mean,
data we can take the array, but for class we cannot take the array.
yeah, that was a question actually. So that's why I was trying that. Mm.
Class we can't take the array. These all are correct. Intend string correct, but class we cannot take array. This is wrong.
Can you please see one time the question whenever you get time? There in System Verilog's assignment 1.
Which question?
In
Data
last
types.
actually arrays in last page.
Code built-in
Yeah,
methods.
this one.
One,
Last second question.
associative array with string index, class index, and integral index. Initialize each of 5. Class index in the sense it's a whole class. We can put in the struct in that case a whole class. Like that also we can access, right? I'll check this class index once. Classes we cannot mention associative array. It's for class index it's wrong. I will try for this code again.
Sure.
Function new through new it is passing. But even you are passing to the intent string only, but not to the class directly, direct class index. You are accessing intent name within the class. Class index in the sense,
Yeah, that only actually it's a confusion. So I tried whatever I could understand.
okay, okay. I will check once this class index and I will share. Okay.
Sure.
Other than that, any questions?
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm
I
doing
shared
right
in
now.
the
Yes, tell.
like in chat. I shared one like for not getting one. Check. Like
Your
there.
voice is not audible properly from first starting of
Now
the
audible?
session. Yes.
I shared on chat only. One page.
Now, okay.
In this code, if I am defining color C with green, so if C dot first is happening, so it will come green only. But here it is showing when I'm running the code, it will coming red only. Like initial C dot first, if it's running, it will showing color red only.
C is equal to green initially you mentioned. Then first will be printing green.
So it's my like it should be now, but in when I'm running the test case, it will coming red only because I'm assigning the date first. So that's this is the like is this correct observation or not?
C is equal to green. You can assign values you can assign, but you cannot assign like this. C is equal to green. No, it's wrong.
Okay, means string value I can't assign.
Green was used, port connection rules will not be checked. C is equal to green, we cannot assign. Green equal to some value, suppose red equal to 0 initially or even red equal to 3. Like that you can assign, but C is equal to green. It's a type def.
So if means
Red
later on if I assign for the colored value also, then only it will run
color
with
C. Okay, for C you can assign any variable. C is equal to green is wrong. For C you can create any variable like C. Now this point comes under this C type data type. C is a color. That means it's a enum data type. So C will be the enum data type now. That means point will be the enum data type. So like that you can mention, but C is equal to green, you cannot assign.
but like I checked somewhere it is running there like it's showing yeah
Means
like
C
if
is
you assign the
equal
value,
to, C is equal to green means you are assigning 1 to C. Yeah?
like that. Yeah, they are automatically predicting that it's in a form of like number only 0001 like binary format. So, but like for me, when I'm trying to run, it's not coming. So it can be some issue.
Directly we cannot assign green. Maybe in that case, you can check because green is these all are internal numbers, right? That is only for enum that can be understand here itself. But if you assign green means
Actually, type def should be inside the module, right?
Time.
Type def should be inside the module, right?
She kept globally. If we put inside the module, then also will be same. Still, we cannot assign C to green or any value. Green was used port connection rules. Check.
Okay, so means we can't instantly say everything like that.
No, we cannot use like that. If it is a int type def int color, then you can use C equal to 10, but in that case, these values will not be printed. Just a C value will be printed. Even here, C is equal to 10 means for C, we can create the variables only because C comes under data type here. Even we cannot assign this 10 value also. C. Assignment is not possible. Instantiations must have brackets C. But here C is a data type. For the data type, you can create any variable. Suppose how it looks like means int is equal to 10 you are assigning, or bit is equal to 10 you are assigning, or string equal to 10. It will take in the like this, but it's wrong, right?
So
We
means
cannot
they're considering C also as a data type only.
If you take directly C into C, that is okay, correct. But a type def means this variable comes under data type. So for data type, we cannot assign the values. It will consider like this.
So in like in PDF where you mentioned there only it's like that only it mentioning. So when I checked.
In which question?
Not in question, means in the PDF you share, no, that or semi very of there only something like that only it mentioned. This only I like
In Enum.
in a in page 31, so check. Okay, understood.
Nibble
30.
A comma.
No, in page 30.
Here.
Like here you only C is defined, but here nothing. Like for C is nothing mentioned. No, so like
C is just a variable. For using this C, we can create, or using this color, we can create a number of variables. Color is a enum data type, actually, type def. Color is for enum. As we mentioned, type def, C will comes under type def. So C is a data type here. Like here, however, I mentioned int is equal to 10, bit equal to 10 string. Like that, you are putting C equal to 10. It's wrong.
now I understood. So like there are if multiple colors are there, here only 3 colors is there. If there are multiple colors is there, no. So like means if I want to pick one middle color from the enum, so how to assign that one? Like I'm here,
That-
you mentioned only three color. Here I'm saying, okay, like only three color you mentioned. So see that first means we are assuming okay, red color we are taking, but like there are maybe seven colors are there, and I want to pick the middle color. So like that's why I think see if I mention C equal to that color, so C dot first will be coming for that only. So for this I change.
You want to pick middle color, but for enum data
Okay.
type, we have only these methods: first, next, last, previous. We can pick like this only. We can use these methods only. Directly, blue means we don't have even index also. If you have index like that, we can pick directly. Hmm?
Understood. Yeah. Means for this it is not possible to take the pick up the middle name.
Yes. For arrays concept, we can directly pick, but even queue concept also we have that option. But enum we don't have. For queue, we have insert option.
It's an option. That one I tried for enum it's not.
Insert. Yeah. Okay, fine. What about Shweta? Do you have any doubts? Manoj Kumar? Okay. Okay, then thank you all. Bye.